Haitians, and I wasn't with it. You trying to put me in the micro car. You know what I'm saying? It said this was for the A-list. I had to say, listen, man, I can't, now we in the A-list. He tried to treat me like a C, but I gotta tell him I'm an A.
Hey, I'm my smart guy on the podcast today. How you doing, smart guy?
Man, I'm doing good, man.
I'm so happy to have you on my podcast today.
Yeah, I love the podcast. I love what you. I actually like this, man. I think you can. I think this can be on TV.
Wow, thank you for that, because you saying that to me means a lot to me. You know, I've been knowing you for a minute, but I never really spoke to you. But I've been knowing you for a minute, and I know you from Harlem, and I try to get you, I try to email you everything, but it never happened. So I'm so happy that it happened today. Right. And sorry if you see me a little nervous at the beginning. You know, I was there, and you made me be nervous because you're somebody. You know what I mean? You don't get nervous in front nobody. You get nervous in front when you in front somebody, and I really feel it. So yeah, thank you for that, bro. So I want to start. Where you from?
From 40th and Lenox. Right now we going up, and we about to go past the bakery. Right now we riding through Harlem. My man, shout out to my boy Cheo. If y'all ever in Harlem, you gotta go to the bakery. I'm trying to make sure you don't pass it. Right about, stop right here. This the you see this? Oh, they closed. But you see this spot right here where it says Fork and Key.
Yeah.
Fork and Key and the bakery. Those two black businesses.
Okay.
Owned by the bro, Cheo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Okay. No, but I really love how you. Oh, stop, man. In fact, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if he. Let me see. Keep the camera on. Let me see. Hold on.
All right.
Pull it right here. Let me see if I can get out and get it. Hold on.
No problem.
So he just. His mom's was in there working. Okay. They got some, yo, bro. They got the best salad in Harlem.
Okay.
So that's the Fork and Key. So in Amsterdam, between 133rd and 132nd.
Okay, so I got some questions for you.
For sure.
So you're always talking about when you mention when you went to jail. So how did it change your life? How did it impact in your life?
Well, I was able to change my life through God, my relationship with God. I was constantly I was praying. So if it wasn't like what I was going through, I wasn't strong enough to deal with it but by myself.
Okay.
So God kind of intervened.
Okay.
So I was able to turn my life around with prayer, meditation, shit like that.
Okay. How do you help the community? You're always mentioning the community, you're always communicating the black people, but how do you help them on your side? What can you do for them? How you help them?
Well, I mean, I do a lot of grassroots work, right? So, I do giveaways, I do food giveaways, help the kids get jobs, fill out job applications. I do town hall meetings, and we getting ready to do the deli project, where we want to focus on opening up 500 black-owned corner stores throughout the U.S.
Oh wow!
So that's the current project that I'm working on right now, because delis make between $300,000, sometimes $700,000 a month in the ghetto. Wow. And these businesses generate so much money, but they don't add no value back to the community, and it's not even black owned. So that was something, I think that's going to be one of the biggest things that I do thus far, as in terms of opening up these delis. And yeah. Oh, did we pass? Yo, so it's another, my man own another store over here too. Hold on, y'all can't really see, but we riding through.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta get a what's your name too.
Ooh.
You need one more camera so you can kind of like show the B-roll. Oh yeah, what we looking at and what we as we.
No, but I can get my cameraman do it. Do like where we gonna go.
Okay, yeah. So did we pass it?
Yeah.
Hold on, gang. Right hold. Sit down. It's damn, where that shit at? Where my boy shit at? Damn, did we? Damn. Cause he got watermelon juices and all that.
Yeah, but hold on, boss. I just got a car for not too long, so I don't want to mess it up too.
Oh yeah,
I might need it one more time, and I don't want them to say, "Oh no, the last time it took too long" or something.
Oh yeah, for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Now I ain't getting out. I'm just trying to see where. Oh yeah. It's right here. See it right here?
Oh yeah, I see it. What's the name of it?
Damn.
Oh, watermelon. Yeah, okay, I see it.
What?
1705,
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Watermelon. Yeah, watermelon world juices.
Okay. I'm gonna go support it too.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is basically opening up the delis. We're gonna make sure that we take predominantly black investors and have a bunch of black owners opening up the delis.
Okay. Do we, as black community, do we control hip hop?
Do we control hip hop?
Yeah.
Nah, we don't control hip hop. We create it, but we don't own no major media companies. We don't own no major record labels, and we don't own no distribution platforms. So like DistroKid, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, right? So there's a company called Vivendi. So you got Vivendi, you got Ballord, you have Viacom. Those are the Universal Music Group. Those are the motherfuckers that really run the business side of music thus far.
Okay. And you know, you was the first person a long time ago I heard was talking about the industry is like fake, everybody's fucking each other. But at the time when you were saying that, I wasn't understanding. I was like, yo, what that nigga's talking about? What is he talking about? I thought that sometimes you were, and then boom, all those things came out, and I see that damn, that nigga was true. Everything you were saying was right.
Well, hold on, Frenchie.
Yeah.
I'm not a nigga.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but you know, like you know, how you get on top of head or nose, like.
So the reason why it's that way is because, you know, the people who are in power, a lot of times they're weirdos, and in order for you to climb the ladder or climb the European ladder of success, you have to be willing to compromise your manhood, your principles, your principalities, your masculinity. You got to compromise all that just to get some crumbs from the white man's table, right? But when you're willing to do it with God, it's going to take longer, but you're still able to get everything that you would have got in terms of selling your soul. Like, you don't have to sell your soul to have success in the industry. You just have to be willing to work really hard, stay consistent, be diligent. And most artists don't make it because they don't realize that music is not a product. Music is the commercial for the products you sell or the services you provide. So McDonald's has music. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. But they have products. What's their products? Burgers and fries. They provide a service, commercial real estate. McDonald's has the largest real estate portfolio on the planet. So in order for an artist to do it independently and have success, he or she has to understand that you have to have products. You have to provide a service. You have to have things that you sell, not just t-shirts, hoodies, and hats, right? And then once you understand how to have products, you're gonna use the strategy, the business strategy of direct to consumer, and you're gonna sell your products or your services directly to the people who like your music or like the content that you create. And then every artist, every content creator should start taking classes on advertisement, business management, so we can understand how to get the maximum payout in terms of advertising dollars, right? So again, like you have a good platform, right? Yeah. The way you're shooting this, yeah. This can be on TV. This can be on Channel 1, right? You can have these episodes playing all day, every day. Yeah. You can have every cab playing these podcasts, right? But how do you negotiate that deal? Like, you have to. So if you don't understand television and media, so you might want to take a online course in media and television marketing, so you can understand how to format the content you're creating now for television, and then do them TV deals yourself. And you don't have to have some white man or some so-called Jew middlemaning the deal for you. You can actually do the deal. So we can't be afraid of continuing our education in in the areas of business that's relevant to the art that we create.
Okay. And a rapper always said that when we get money, we have to leave the hood. What do you think about that?
We have to invest in institutions that develop a better living condition for the hood that we come from. So we have to learn how to revitalize our own community. We're not organized, and we don't have any institutions in the community. So if you make a lot of money, instead of you buying a necklace or you going to the strip club and maybe we can build. This is what the deli is so important. This is what I'm doing with the deli project is so important. And we need more black contractors. The reason why we want to leave the hood, because we don't have any businesses owned by us that can develop the hood. The so-called Jews, they know how to do cement. They know how to do plumbing. They know how to do masonry. They know how to do plumbing and landscaping, and like they know how to do architecture. Like they know how to make their communities look better. Yes. And they have the skill sets and trades to do so. So people want to leave the hood because if you making money, there's a lot of people in the hood that's not successful, but they're not successful because they don't have the mindset to be successful. So the schools that we go to, elementary schools, high schools, they're not teaching us alchemy. They're not teaching us mantras. They're not teaching us that how you think creates how you feel becomes an emotion, that emotion becomes a vibration, that vibration becomes a magnet that attracts things to you. They're not teaching us that we are the original people. They're not teaching us that we are the originators, we're the scientists of life, fathers of civilization. Anything that we do, we master. So let's just make sure that we do things that once we master, it's going to be beneficial for us spiritually, emotionally, financially, right? So you don't have to leave the hood. We have to invest in things in the hood that makes the hood a better place to live, because the white people will come into the hood, but what they're doing, they're gentrifying, right? They're building new buildings and making it so you don't qualify to live in this building. Then they're building another one and they're bringing their people in. So what if we knew how to build these buildings, right? Yeah. So we have to start learning trades. We have to start understanding how to become contractors, how to make the ghetto not a ghetto.
I got an honest question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Do you ever thought about, are you never scared about get killed because by what you're saying? Because you be saying.
Ain't nobody that's listen. Ain't nobody controlling my death date but Allah.
Yes, you're right.
Man, don't control that.
Sometimes you be saying some.
Man, I don't be saying none of that.
Some truly powerful stuff, and I'm just just like sometimes you got the people they looking, they hating, but they don't like to wake up. They don't like when people waking up black people.
That's not true.
What makes you say it's not?
Because it doesn't matter. I don't study that. The white man is not my God. Whoever got a problem with what I'm saying cannot stop what I'm saying, because they didn't create the tongue that I use to say what I'm saying. Okay. So when you understand, if you're whatever you think, you manifest. Somebody gonna kill me? I'm living a long life, 118 years old minimum. Allah got me. I don't fear man. I only fear God. I'm protected. Have to worry about that.
Okay, I respect that.
See, so that way of thinking is a tactic, is a strategy they use to keep us divided. If you feel this motherfucker got the power to hurt you and you don't know how to get the protection, your protection is that you don't have the power to harm. No man has the power to harm or hurt you. The day you're supposed to die is already written. The day you were supposed to come into this world to live was already written. Man don't control that. And when you understand that, you can't speed up when you're gonna die. Everybody that leaves, they were supposed to leave at that time. But what made them exit, see, we be too caught up on the exit. That was already written. You may have thought that you had something to do with killing that person. That person, before he was born, Allah knew that was the day he was gonna call him back. You just saw the vehicle, the transportation that person took to leave this world. But that date was already designed. Can't nobody take you before your time. And can't nobody take you before your time, and you can't stay past your time. And when you understand that, you're not afraid. You're not afraid to live. You're not afraid to do the right thing. Yeah. That's not true.
What makes you say it's not true?
It
Because
doesn't matter. I don't study that. The white man is not my God. Whoever got a problem with what I'm saying cannot stop what I'm saying, because they didn't create the tongue that I use to say what I'm saying.
okay, I see where you're going.
When you understand, and see, if you are whatever you think, you manifest. Nobody gonna kill me. I'm living a long life, 118 years old minimum. Allah got me. I don't fear man. I only fear God. I'm protected. Don't worry about that.
Okay, I respect that.
See, so that way of thinking is a tactic, is a strategy they use to keep us divided. If you feel this motherfucker got the power to hurt you, and you don't know how to get the protection, your protection is, you know that you don't have the power to harm. No man has the power to harm or hurt you. The day you're supposed to die is already written. The day you were supposed to come into this world to live was already written. Man don't control that. And when you understand that, you can't speed up when you're gonna die. Everybody that leaves, they were supposed to leave at that time. But what made them exit, see, we be too caught up on the exit. That was already written. You may have thought that you had something to do with killing that person. That person, before he was born, Allah knew that was the day he was gonna call him back.
I agree.
You just saw the vehicle, the transportation that person took to leave this world. But that date was already designed. Can't nobody take you before your time. And can't nobody take you before your time, and you can't stay past your time. And when you understand that, you're not afraid. You're not afraid to live. You're not afraid to do the right thing. Yeah.
And how you think crack affects Harlem?
The same way white supremacy affected Harlem. Broke down families. Crack was created by the white man to kill us. So it's not just the actual drug of crack, it's the intention behind the people who created crack and what was the purpose of crack. Can't worry about the crack. We got the motherfucker that brought the crack to the hood. We didn't invent crack. White man did. Right? And music, if you look at music is being used the same way crack was used, to break down the community, to break down the family structure, to make the black man look like he's not worth shit and make the black woman do anything for $1. So we have to understand who we are and live in that existence. And the only way to live into that existence is to be confident, this is why I'm saying you got to do affirmations. When you wake up in the morning, you got to spend 20 minutes in the mirror. I am enough. 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 I am happy. I am blessed. I am protected. I am loved. I am blessed. I am on the right path. I am enough. So when you start speaking this way and you start having this conversation with God in this way, then you're protected. And you never let people treat you what less than what you know you deserve to be treated. Right? When we pulled up, I wasn't sitting in that little ass car. Yeah. Right? So I said, yo, bro, we ain't yeah, we ain't doing that. And then now look, we in a car that is comfortable for me. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah. Right? So you don't allow people to put you in situations or scenarios that you feel is beneath you or doesn't benefit you. Yeah. And we have to be disconnected. We have to be disconnected from this European. We have to disconnect from systemic racism. We got to disconnect from white supremacy, because ain't nothing supreme about the white man. Ain't nothing supreme about the only supremacy the white man got is bad karma. He is supreme in the area of bad karma. Other than that, he's not supreme. We want to look like the white man. You see sisters wearing wigs. They want their hair to lay down. They want their hair to be fucking dead. I don't want my hair to be dead. My hair is alive. My hair is a conduit for electricity. My hair takes energy from the sun. You crazy? So when we know who we are, right? When we know who we are, we're not distracted or attacked by someone who doesn't have the power to attack us unless we believe that they have power, because we give these people power over us. So it's important for us to understand, now is our time. This is our moment. I don't give a fuck about what crack did. I care about what my ancestors contributed to this world. And what did my ancestors contribute to this world? We invented math. Yeah, we invented math. We invented psychology. We invented aerodynamics. We invented surgery. We're the first ones to do fucking brain surgery. by putting the fucking fork in the motherfucking nose and pulling his brain out through his nose. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody fucking with us. So if we did that, if our ancestors did that, then evolution is the resolution. Evolution is the solution, right?
Yes.
So meaning if we build off of the contributions our ancestors contributed to this world, then we're gonna be flying through the motherfucking sky like Neo. Yeah.
So do you think the music we're listening to damage the community by killing?
Of course, but it doesn't matter. This content, the content that I create, is building up the community.
Okay.
I'm not. See, we have to be mindful of what we have and focus on what we have that's positive and constructive. Amplify that and then apply that to community. My message is changing lives. The content I create is making the hood better. I'm going to Ohio March 15th, and I'm speaking in front of 1,000 black people talking about how we're going to unify in purpose. Right? Like, I'm building. You know, it's about us understanding who we are and not waiting for someone to give us permission who's never going to give us permission to be who we are, because they don't even want us to be to be even in existence or even be alive. You heard?
Yeah. Damn, you're talking so powerful that I don't know, I feel it inside me, bro.
Yeah, but it's real shit, though.
I know that, but that's so real that, yo, bro, I'm thinking about...
I'm saying, it's real shit. Ain't no, the Haitians wasn't going for that shit. The Haitians wasn't going for that shit. Fuck out of here. Let it burn. Sabase, Mabule! Let it burn. They burn this shit. They ain't let them they ain't let nobody colonize Haiti. They remain independent to this very fucking day. So,
They're suffering right now, bro.
they ain't suffering at all. It's just fertile land. We gotta build on it. They independent. Oh, they suffering because the white. No, they're not suffering. Them people, end of the day, Haitians are powerful people. They are very ferocious warriors. And they doing just fine. Okay? Haiti's a beautiful place. I'm not listening to what the white man is saying. Oh, we suffering. We suffering because we independent from you. I'd rather be a free motherfucker suffering than a slave pretending to be happy. Because I got opportunity to build. I got opportunity to grow. Haiti, you can build in. Haiti is independent and it's protected. It's protected by voodoo. It's protected by shit that motherfuckers can't even touch. So until we understand how to have, we already had the Haitian Revolution. Now we need the revitalization of Haiti. Now we need to start investing in Haiti, building businesses in Haiti, having our people go live out there and develop it. We feel that we can't develop a government. We feel that we can't develop a nation. We feel that we can't develop armies. We can develop armies. We can develop our own nation. We can do everything. And when you understand who you are and the power that God has given us, there ain't no limit to what we can build. Haiti is an opportunity. DR is an opportunity. Africa is an opportunity. And the white man can't touch Haiti, because it's protected by the ancestors. So that's why he can't go over there and do what he did in South Africa in motherfucking Haiti. Yeah. Shout out to the fucking Haitians.